Hi there. We again find ourselves in East Tennessee. And don't yell at me. I know I'm not wearing my jacket, and I should be. But in all my packing, I thought I was so careful, I forgot my jacket. But still got my boots, still got my gloves. Coming back after a little break. Guess it's been a little over a week since I posted. I did 30 days of posting every day, and I did it as a challenge to myself, to push myself creatively and to just see what it would be like to have that kind of cadence and kind of stretch myself. And it was really cool. It was stressful at times, but overall it was a really neat experience because, like, no matter what, I had to post. And sometimes I was able to make several videos in one day, and I'd have a little like backup to post a few days. And there were some days where I didn't have anything for that day and I had to film, edit, post on that day. So it was super interesting. It helped me understand more about what I like creating, what I like seeing as a final product, and what you guys seem to like. And it's been really cool. This whole YouTube journey has been really awesome. It's almost been like a journal for me. I love this crossing. You could totally jump that with enough speed. And it's been really cool. I'm enjoying it. It's been nice to have a break after posting every day. I feel recharged. And even today, I didn't feel like turning on the camera. I didn't feel like throwing it on the front of my helmet and having that extra weight. And let's get this rope out of the way. Having the extra weight, I just wanted to like ride and hang out, explore, because I'm not as familiar with this area. But I just grabbed it, threw it on, and I'm glad I did, because now it's like, oh cool, I'm making a video and it's fun. I like making videos. It's just that initial hump you have to get over, like just turn the camera on. So what was that like? What was it like posting every day for 30 days? It was a really cool creative exercise, like I was saying. I'm not as proud of some of the material, just from kind of a rush standpoint. It's not the highest quality. It was more for me about quantity and just making sure I was constantly creating and putting stuff out there. And also I executed a lot of ideas that might have just stayed in my head or on my little list I keep of video ideas. And it was really cool to just execute, don't worry about the quality, and just put the ideas out there, because I think some of them also turned out better than I thought they would. And like today, it's, whoa, those lights are bright. And like today, I didn't feel like turning the camera on, but I'm glad I did. It kind of helps get me out of my head in a way. It's easy to get into a mood and just stay in your head, but turning on the camera and talking to you, making a video, helps me stay present. It helps me get my thoughts out. So what did I learn? Execution. Just execute. A plan executed is better than a plan being planned for perfectly and never executed. What is the saying? Plans are nothing, planning is everything. So that really helped me just go. Just have an idea, boom, go, execute. Don't sit on it for too long. Oh, I also I threw an egg crate, milk crate on the back. I feel like it's paying homage, like, to the milk crate. Like, I don't know. It's like a mythological figure in my mind. My dad had one on the back of his dual sport, and there just seems to be this like aura about it. I put groceries in it the other day. I still am not used to how much capacity it carries. So I got a little too much in my groceries, and I ended up like putting my bread on the top and then bungeeing, like mashing the bread way down with my bungee cords, so that wasn't great, but I mean, it worked. This is the Little Debbie factory. This area smells like blueberry muffins, like, constantly. I'm still not used to, this bike has a quick shifter, but I don't really like using it. It just doesn't feel smooth. Like my manual shifts feel so much smoother, and quick shifter is just kind of clunk clunk. I mean, it's smoother than it would be without a quick shifter, that's for sure. Still feels like I'm not doing the bike good by using it too much. But I guess they wouldn't put it on there if it wasn't a-okay. I wanted to stop because I didn't plan to talk about my 30 days of posts, but I guess that's kind of what happens when you just hit record. You start thinking of stuff to make a video about, which is kind of contradicting to one of the points that I make, which is have a goal for every video. Don't film aimlessly because it's exhausting. I wrote this down because if I had my camera on all the time and I never gave myself breaks, because you need a break from constantly creating. And if my camera was always on and every time I got on my motorcycle I had to have my camera on, I had to have my mic set up, it got to be a little bit exhausting, and so that's why I wrote this down. The important thing is to have a break from constantly creating. Execution is all that matters. It will never be perfect. This is a really good one that I learned because I had a list of ideas and you kind of like sit on them because you don't know how they'll turn out, or you don't know if it's like right for your channel or for your audience, and this caused me to just execute. Especially as young as my channel is, it really helped me to like get out of my head and just start creating. And creatively stretched, it really caused me to, like in all of my execution, if I felt like I was running out of ideas, I would be thinking like, okay, how about this, how about this? And on the days where I did not have kind of a bank of videos, if I ran out of those videos and I had to post something that day, I had no choice. Be like, all right, I guess I'll make this video and I'll post it. So that turned out to be really cool too, because it felt so good to just create and execute and post. Catalog of quality, networking tool. I had forgotten I had written this down. This came to me when I had rolled into one of the gas stations I usually go to, and there was a family there, and there were some kids there raising money for a gentleman who was like under threat of losing his home, and they were selling little knickknacks to raise money for him. And it turns out that they had YouTube channels, and we started talking about YouTube and creating, and it made me realize that like my YouTube channel is a networking tool. If I meet someone, show them my YouTube channel, and it's like, bam, they know what I'm about. They know I create videos, I can edit, I love motorcycles, hopefully that's very evident on my channel. I like being in nature and stuff, and so that's really cool to have a catalog like that as a networking tool. Ideas executed make room for new ideas. This was really cool too, because as I was going through my list and I was ticking things off, like, okay, I made that video, it was really cool because it kind of, as I created and as I explored those video ideas, new video ideas would come up. And that was really cool because it felt like I had this list, and in order for new stuff to come to me, I had to like just go through it and post it and create it and go through that experience because it made room for the next experience. Efficient editing. This was something that I did not expect, because you kind of go through the same process every video you make. Like you have your editing style and the things that you do for every video, and a few of those things can be like, maybe there's a process that you do every video that you can tighten up and make shorter. So that was interesting to view editing as not something I kind of sat down and pilled around with for several hours. It was something that I needed to have a system for, so that I could get my videos, get the files onto my laptop, go through my editing, and post. It was more like an efficiency thing than kind of a, oh, I guess I'll post a video. So yeah, I'll end this video here. I hope this was interesting for you. I know it might be a little bit different talking about like the creator side of what I do and I guess the meta of talking about making videos, but thanks for watching, like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.